What up? Tyler here, tarveracademy.com. So I want to hit you with equations with problem solving. So we're going to work on solving equations, problem solving. So let's look at our first thing. We want to define a variable in terms of another. And that sounds complicated, but it's not. It means that you're finding one variable based on the identification of something else. Okay? So let's look at an example problem. And you see this like on every ACT, there'll be a problem like this. Every PSAT. Every time you take a test that involves a bunch of algebra or secondary math stuff, you will see a problem almost worded exactly like this. And it's so much easier to solve than people give it credit for. So here we go. They'll say something about like a backyard being this or something. It'll evolve, but this is the basis of it. The width of a rectangle is 2 feet less than the length. The perimeter is 16 feet. Now, it might vary. They might say the length of a rectangle is something more than the width, or they might give you the area. The gist is the same, okay? I'm going to show you how to work it, and you're going to dominate. All right, so we've got a rectangle. First thing you should do, anytime you have something where it's telling you that you have a shape, draw the shape, okay? They give you scratch paper for a reason. The width of a rectangle, so this is my length, this is my length, this is my width. It doesn't matter, you can flip them. As long as these are my widths, these are my lengths. The width of a rectangle is 2 feet less than the length. Okay, so the width of the rectangle is 2 feet less than what? The length. So those are our two things that we have to base this problem. And we're going to utilize the perimeter because they gave it to us and we know we're going to have to use it. All right, so the length we don't know. What's the length, everybody? Let's say it's L. I don't know it. L is my variable. L is the length. I don't know it. They gave us nothing to base that on. But they did give us something we can base on that. The width of a rectangle is 2 feet less than the length. I'm going to erase this. I know that's the width. So I know that I've got my length. What do I know about my width? It is 2 feet less. So it is 2 less than the length. I can work with this. If that's L minus 2, then this is L minus 2. If that's the length, that's the length. If you have one variable, you can solve a problem, ladies and gentlemen. The perimeter is 16 feet. What's the equation for perimeter? 2 times the length plus 2 times the width equals the perimeter. Plug in what you know to find what you don't know. Okay? I'm going to I could, if I wanted, I could just do L plus minus 2. I could just add all these up because the perimeter is all the way around. I could just this plus this plus this plus this equals the perimeter. If you want, you can do that. I want to do it like this way because I just want you to learn more. So the length is L, so I'm just going to keep that 2 times L plus the width is L minus 2, so 2 times L minus 2 equals, in my perimeter, plug in what you know. I know that that's 16 to find what I don't know, which is L. Now I'm going to simplify. I'm going to distribute that there. I'm just going to bring that down. Plus 2 times L is 2L. And then 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 equals 16. I can simplify these. 2L plus 2L is 4L minus 4 equals 16. I'm going to get the 4 over there, so I'm going to add 4 to both sides. It cancels out. Got 4L equals 16 plus 4 is 20. Divide 4 on both sides. L equals 5. All right? Now you're probably not done. I would assume that on that test, it's going to ask you, tell me the width of this, or find the length and the width. It will never give the first thing you have. It will give you that as an answer, so I would bet money that 5 is one of your answers because you just got invested in this whole problem. You worked it out and you got 5. You look up, 5 is B, circle B, move on. Got it wrong. Because most of the time, they're going to want you to plug what you found in to your original equations to find out what something else. It's the most used trick in math standardized tests, okay? So my length is 5. I know this right here is 5. They're probably going to ask you for the width. So I would just plug in what I just found. L is 5 minus 2, 3. So my width is 3. And that's probably what they're going to ask for, but you should reread the last sentence of the question and see what they actually want. Money!
Oh, hey, it's me, Michael Jordan, shoemaker. I want you to know that if you don't click that little circle there to subscribe, then you won't ever find your true love. That's a fact. It's like an email chain letter. If you're not 45 years old, you will not get that joke. Not important. But click that. Anyways, I'll wait.